Hmm.
Hello friends, this is second part of introduction. This is Euclid's division lemma. So this is the basics of this chapter. Everything is based on this only condition, Euclid division lemma. Now what is the meaning of lemma? Lemma means a condition using which we can solve the problem, or an application using which we can solve the problem. What it says? It basically says the same thing. Dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. But we are going to represent it something like this. A is equals to BQ plus R, where A will always be our dividend, B is always be our divisor, Q is our quotient, and R is the remainder. Now what happens whenever we apply this condition, it is automatically always gonna be a prime factor over here to be looked out, that the remainder can always equal to or greater than 0, but this remainder has to be always specifically or strictly less than b. Now it could be equal to 0, but it has to be lesser than b. This is one of the example I am taking. Like suppose I have to divide 7 by 3. So when I am dividing 7 by 3, so when 3 divides it, 3 2s are 6, 1 is the remainder. How I am going to write that? 7 is equals to 3 into 2 plus 1. 7 is equals to 3 into 2 plus 1. Now when you come up here, this remainder, you can see this remainder is always, or this is the fact, it is lesser than b. It can be greater than or equal to, it can be greater than or equal to 0. So it is greater than 0, but it is always lesser than b. Had it been 3 over here, then there would have been a common factor which could have taken out. That 3 is a common term that we could take out, and further we can divide with that. So this is what you should know. Then this is the utmost condition to be known. These conditions give rise to the conditions of odd numbers and even numbers. Now basic definition of odd numbers is a number which cannot be divided by 2, odd number. A number which cannot be divided by 2 or completely not divisible by 2. So see here, if I am dividing any number, any odd number by 2, I will always get 1 as the remainder. There is only one possible case, that is 1 can only be the remainder, because our remainder has to be lesser than 2. So lesser than 2 means either 0 or 1. So for odd number, remainder is always 1, and for even number, remainder is always 0. See one of the example for odd number. If I am dividing 39 by 2, so 19 2s are 38, and what remains? 1. Here also, if I am dividing 8 by 2, what I am going to get? I am not going to get any remainder, because 8 is completely divisible by 2 for even number. So what that gives? A is equals to 24. If for example A is equals to 24, then 24 is nothing but 2 into 12. And what about Q? Q is an integer. Like here it is 19, like here it is 12. So that's it for this video. Please note it down, and we'll start off with the exercise in the next video. Thank you.